Hi, my name is CJ McDonald, principal here at Echo Hill. Happy Friday. Hey, what a great full week we had. Our first full week of the year just went fantastic. So great job by all the students, parents, and faculty that we have here at Echo Hill. So to review the week, basically, kiddos started learning. Kindergarten students are learning the ropes on how to operate in school. And thanks to the great kindergarten teachers and all the support staff that's helping them out, it's all hands on deck. But they're learning slowly but surely. Well, in some cases, quickly. They're learning how to walk in line, how to interact appropriately with peers. It's really fun to see. First grade, our big kids now, they're working on their nouns, person, place, or thing. That's what they were working on when I was in Mrs. Martin's class. Second grade is working a bit on reading endurance with their students to begin the year. So they read, they set a timer, read. The next time they read, set the timer for a little bit longer, and then they read a little bit longer. So that helps, reading endurance. Also, they're learning about what it means to be a scientist. They're exploring rocks, silt, and sand in science. Third grade started learning how to navigate the literacy program called Wit and Wisdom. If you're a third grade parent, be ready to hear about noticing and wondering. They do that a lot in Wit and Wisdom in both third and fourth grade. Mrs. Land showed her savvy expertise as she had her fourth grade class go out to the courtyard on Thursday. It was gorgeous outside, so it was a good excuse to be outside. But also, they're doing a science experiment with the rest, just like the rest of the fourth grade students, with vinegar. So she didn't want a stinky classroom for parent night that night. Very smart. The last few days, Mrs. Stahl in art has been sharing expectations and working on nameplates. Mrs. Hopkins in music has been working on rhythm. I saw that in third grade. Mr. Hugo has a student teacher, Mr. Sam, who is learning how to be a great PE teacher like Mr. Hugo. Mrs. Bundy in guidance is teaching students the basics of Character Strong, which is our new social emotional learning program. It's really great. I think it's got some excellent pieces to it. Hopefully you got a letter or an email about that. Mrs. Morella in media has already begun to check out books to students. They got all of these book bags, and she's sharing great books with them to help explore. So all the kids are learning. We've got a great start to it. Parent nights, man, they went really well. We had tried to take a little data. A little over half of the parents in attendance. We know it's tough to get sitters sometimes, especially on a Tuesday or Thursday. We'll continue to evaluate the quality of information we give out during these meetings to try to make them valuable to you. Upcoming events, Tuesday, September 5th is the first day of Little Lions. So we'll have those cute little yahoos in. And hey, it's the second full week. Let's get into the swing of things. All right, this week's Echo Hill Holler goes out to Kim Cray and Carla Coonan. They are Echo Hill instructional coaches, and they are the epitome of servant leadership. They make up what I consider my structural leadership team here at Echo Hill, and they help design structures and supports for teachers as they teach your children. They're very supportive and very collegial with staff. They're in classrooms constantly, and when we meet, they always help to remind me, hey, let's make sure we try to keep our policies and activities teacher-friendly, and attempt to create closer to a more appropriate workload. Teachers, as we know, have an enormous workload, but we're trying to, narrow that down to make it the most effective. They're always helping me with that and challenging me with those things. They assist teachers in everything from instruction to updates on student computers, to student data collection, to professional development. I truly don't know how to do without them. So thanks, Kim and Carla. Echo Hill is truly more impactful on students because you're here. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Have a great weekend. Go Hawks. Take care.